good start. Get a little acid reflux right before the intro plays, and then I bump the mic stand on the way down. I hope that's not an ill sign of what's to come, but here we are again for the final time with this game. Be back for the sequel in a few weeks, but until then, this is the end game. We didn't do most of the, more menial side quests in the game, but that's okay. They get you some, attachments and some money. None of which I particularly care about, so we'll just stick with what we've got and see if we can make good on them. Since we only have a few bosses left to go, but don't let the fact that there's only a few fool you. This will probably not be like the end of Infamous, where I finished the game in a 45-minute long stream, and most of it was me talking about the game during the credits and afterwards. These next three bosses can be sketchy to fight, especially the final boss. I remember the final boss being pretty damn tough, actually, on the first playthrough. I think I'm a little more well prepared this time, but I could be wrong. We'll see. I mean, we have good weapons and solid armor, but we'll see what happens. So we'll wait just a couple of minutes, and then we will get started. Of course, thinking about it, I just said all that, and that probably would have made for a halfway decent intro to the end of to the beginning of this end of the playthrough, but, well, I guess there's one other thing I can say instead, as a sort of opening spiel. Keep this as the preamble. Take a drink, and by the time I'm done and loading up, my clocks should say 5:03, and that should be pretty good. Yep, there it is, 5:03. Just as planned, just as expected. Here we go. Alright, so I figured out what I was doing wrong with Tidal Wave. So hopefully today I should be able to actually show Tidal Wave into the Mystic Art with Rowan, because there are 3 bosses left, and I would like to show off each of our characters that we've played as in our main party of 4 here. Each doing something that I'm controlling manually over the course of the rest of the episode. I don't know if we'll be able to do so, but I'm going to attempt to at any rate. So we'll see if that happens. If not, well, I guess too bad, but if it does, then so much the better. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the finale of Tales of Xillia, the Stream Edition. We have Lily and more Bretty, but as I said, once you get to 64, you can't get anything additional except some stats before 68. Can't get another skill till 68, so I'm just going to leave it. It's fine. But last time we finished up all of our pressing side business as we opened up a doorway in between Rizamaxia and Olympius using the temporal time-space knife MacGuffin thing that Gaius gave us that he got from somewhere on Muse. I gotta tell you, if he got the sword from her chest, I don't think I want to know where the knife came from. And this time, we're going to confront them by telling them that Spyrite is probably the future. We just need time to perfect it so that it doesn't, zap people when you try to use it too much. And Gaius will promptly say, no, that's not a guarantee, so fuck you, and also die, and then we will have to do something about that. So we'll do that. First thing, though, I think I'm going to make a small adjustment to Elise's arts. Do I have her still having Warrior and Warrior 2? I know I have morale support on, so I might have turned those off. Yeah, I turned those off. That's okay. We don't really need these all that badly for the moment, I don't think. Although I might equip them. Well, no, because if I'm going to have Tipo on during the fight, I don't think I want Tipo off during the fight. Like, I may need to use Tipo Roar when controlling her manually during one of the fights here in order to get them to back off one of the bosses, but I want to immediately follow that up with a negative gate, so Tipo will need to be on anyway. And maybe if I need to run away from somebody because they're like, getting an overlimit or something, I can just switch to somebody else and have them run away, or just, guard, because that works too. So we'll figure that out. Either way, let me just make sure we've got here. Okay, so you've got Splash on that. I'm actually going to change this to Shimmering Toll, because one of the upcoming boss fights is a boss fight against 2 human opponents, so that will immediately be more useful because we can use Shimmering Toll potentially to confuse them, and then they start hitting each other instead of me, which is significantly better for my longevity. So that's what we're going to do. Let's just check and make sure we've got all the food we need. I've got another fruit yakisoba small for after this. I might eat the large one. Although, honestly, I'm starting to think that fruit is overrated and yogurt is the future, but that's a problem for me in real life, not a problem for me in the video game, so we'll worry about that later. For now, so as to not aggravate my stomach, let's just not think about that.
But that's okay. We're used to it.
I don't know if that's a good thing, Elise, but if you jump down from here, we'll not be able to return. That's okay. I just saved. I have everything I need. Let's continue onward. And get out of here before that guy decides to make a meal out of me. Only to find this guy. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to be here since he was the last member the Chimera had left.
I'm assuming you're not going to just let us pass.
That would be too easy.
You should know well enough why I stand before you. Turn back now.
You know we cannot oblige to that.
Why are you
Gaius is being a hypocrite by using the Lance of Kresnik to bind a spirit despite wanting to destroy all Spyrex.
It is the only way for the people of Rizamaxia and Olympius to come together.
So you side with the Olympians now. Your fickle self-righteousness sickens me.
Actually, we're siding with everybody.
His Highness sees in you. You will die here before you become any further burden to him.
And you're still burdening him, because you still have a problem with this whole bipolar disorder that he has never helped you address.
We'll see about that.
Alright, Rowan, let's do this. Let's kick Wingle's ass one more time. Wonder if I break the links that I've got here. Oh, I don't have one. Actually, I do have one link. It's Jude and Alvin, so maybe I break that one. How do I want to do this? Okay, I've actually got everybody kind of set up the way that I want, so that way they'll protect themselves outside of the fights, or outside of links, and then I can link with them and they can do other things, so I'm kind of okay with that, I guess. So since that's the case, let me just break one of the links and then unbreak it.
Language, but I do understand your will.
But we can't afford to back down either.
Jump and miss my meteoric waltz, and then I'll just guard until he's out of overlimit, because I have impregnable guard. So you can do absolutely nothing about this, and then I can do that. And, okay, well that's not really good. There we go.
The key to victory. Are you ready? Fireball! Are you ready? Not bad. Okay. Forth. Fireball! How about this?
Maybe I'll have Elise do a little bit of this as well.
Meteoric launch. Roar forth. Freeze Lancer!
Oh, hey, good.
How about this?
Never mind. I was gonna say, oh, good. It's gonna hit him anyway because he kind of didn't have to
It's over.
worry about that. But oh well. Oh yeah, I'm not tidal waving yet. That's not gonna work out for me. Oh, okay. Oh, come on then. I'm too slow. I'm too slow with Rowan, you see, to be fighting this young kid. You ought to get somebody over here to break me out of that. Oh good, now he's doing this. Okay, so everybody run away while I guard until he stops this shit. Thank you, Elise. And should be good.
Okay, meteoric launch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's gonna work out, so let's not.
Look out! Meteoric launch.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Come on, get inside so I can do something to you.
Fangs of ice. Roar forth. Freeze Lancer. How about this?
Yeah, that'll work a little bit. Have him walk right into it. No, that works.
Meteoric launch. Waves come
Oh, good.
forth. Are you
So,
ready?
what did I do wrong? I will show you.
That's my movement.
Okay, so now we do tidal wave. Wait for a hit marker, then you hold down the square button, and now we can do the Mystic Guard. I wasn't waiting for the hit marker, you see. And that was what screwed me over.
Blaze forth. Fireball. Are you ready? Fireball. How about this? Much appreciated.
Okay, now that we've done that, let's just
Fireball.
beat the shit out of him, shall we?
Meteoric launch. Not bad. My thanks to you.
Thank you.
Meteoric launch. Not bad. Not bad. Blaze forth. Fireball. How about this? Blaze forth. Much appreciated. Fireball. How about this?
Don't really have the ability to flick the stick like that when when everybody's right on top of me like this.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Much appreciated.
I guess I could do it like this.
Not bad. Roar forth. Not bad. Freeze Lancer. Are you ready? Much appreciated. Blaze forth.
Okay, now we wait again. I was actually going to attempt to hit him with the fireball. I thought I was further along on the cast than I actually was, so that Elise wouldn't get immediately Mystic Guarded and dead, but this works too.
Blaze forth. Are you ready? Blaze forth. Fireball. Are you ready? Much appreciated.
I guess I better cast now. Go after everybody else. I'm backing up. Oh, Sunburst. Okay, I can handle Sunburst.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
And then break the guard immediately. Say, are you gonna get hit by that or not? I'd love to cast. There we go. I'd love to cast if his hyper armor would ever go the fuck away. Got him good. Oh, okay. I guess it can go in that direction. That's fine. Elise, please and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And now we wait again. Now we, do that in between. Nah. He broke out of that really quickly, too. That's unfortunate. The burn killed him while his sunburst was out. That's funny.
Rowan.
What a bunch of shit I just put him through. Hey Amarella, how you doing? Welcome back. Yes, we have Sephiroth at home. That was Sephiroth at home. He was something. It's really tough to fight him with Rowan because he's just so fast and Rowan's just so slow, especially when I don't have any links to increase my agility, but hey, it worked out. I was trying to keep everybody else away from him so that I could just kind of guard and not get Mystic Guarded, but it happened anyway, so. I don't think he actually got to show his Mystic Guard last time we saw him in battle, though, so.
All right.
This is probably
I can't stop.
for the best.
I want to get stronger. You can totally do it. All right.
I see Mila is detached from our normal levels, just like she always has been for the past couple of streams, absolutely. But either way, we got him. That's one, 2 more to go.
His Highness is right. If we destroy the Spyrixes, the world will change.
That is a highly generalized statement that will not get him where he wants to be.
Along a path it has not chosen for itself. That's a revelation I have finally come to accept.
Rowan.
Only now you stand there after all that has transpired. At the front of the fight. How pathetic of you.
That is called good strategizing, Wingle.
I'm not finished with you. I must help His Highness achieve his vision.
Why push yourself to the limit?
Silence!
I mean, he has a booster. Isn't that kind of
Wingle.
the point?
Gaius has not killed all of us for precisely the same reason. That he keeps you at his side. If
Why
you
does
were
he
to
keep you
die
at his
here,
side?
Then Gaius's ideas will...
Not another word. Say no more, Ilbert.
Since you're the most threatening of the Chimeriad to his role, and you still have this problem that you have not been able to get rid of, and now it's going to kill you.
Pull yourself together.
I don't know if that's gonna work, Rowan. I feel like it's a little too late for him.
A reaction to the booster.
I was gonna say it kind of looks like you are. Just a thought. Whoa. Man, how did he even know to do that? Okay, bye, Wingle.
Ilbert. Imoria Gaius. Oinuti. Tiora. Spiekero speaya.
That is called Stockholm Syndrome.
Yayor seyordo. Kumiba. Yuyan miba.
I mean, Rowan already helped himself to realize what he wanted to realize. You still haven't helped yourself, and now you're dead. So, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Well, there goes Wingle.
Now what? I can't exactly leap these gaps in a single bound.
Anybody know the path to Eureka? Maybe that'll help us get out of here.
Har har, Alvin, quit kidding around.
We have Tipo Copter. We'll be fine.
Just flap your arms and believe in yourself.
Oh my god. I mean, he can tornado
big
drive
fat
and homing
liar.
shot to give himself
Seriously,
some
though, what's the
horizontal
plan?
and vertical distance.
No getting back up there.
Yeah, up there doesn't really exist anymore.
Rowan, I hate to say it, but it's hard to believe Wingle survived that.
I know.
This is basically
I think
a black
I heard
hole,
his voice
so
right at the end.
What did he say?
I could not make out his words.
he was speaking in Tales of Eternia language,
Regardless,
Jude.
it is
I'm not
something that
familiar.
requires our attention at the moment. We need
Just
to focus
brush
on how
Wingle
to
off like
extricate
that.
ourselves
It's
from
fine.
our
It doesn't
present
matter what he said.
predicament.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Right. I think the best plan is for each of us to move forward separately.
We're
Oh,
all heading
okay.
to the same
Because
place
that's
after
always
all.
worked out when the gang
There's a
split up
race.
in Scooby-Doo.
We all know I'll get the Gaius first.
Was
If
that
your
lie
coat
meant
doesn't
to
adjust
discourage
itself
those
again.
of us who will reach him sooner?
Whoa, Gramps. Getting feisty.
Oh boy.
I'm totally gonna be first. I'll say hi to Gaius for everyone. Zing! Good one, Elise.
Good one, me. Thanks,
Happy
me.
trails, everyone.
Well, I suppose it's better than Let's Mosey. That wasn't even in style when you said it the first time, Cloud. Anyway, Scourge of the Long Dow. We're in the final stretch of the dungeon, and Jude is moving forward on his own. Mila would be the one you'd be controlling if, you know, she was the character that you wanted to take into this part, the character that you started the game playing as. So, although I think this section is the same, like you walk through the same sections here, no matter which character you are. It just depends on which one you started the game. And this is all very similar to where we were originally when we came in here anyway. So, I wonder if it's different for Mila. Like she walks through a different section, or if this, because this section of the Temporal Crossroads is like exactly where we were when we came in here the first time before we saw Maxwell for the first time. Obviously, it's all lit up now, but you know. Okay, a couple of extra little healing items to help us out at the very end. That's cool. Shouldn't really need those too badly. If I do, we might be in trouble. That is a powerful rock golem, but no thank you. I am okay, sir. My experience count is good. I am in the mid-60s. I should be okay. Final boss is only... Oh, you know, I should probably eat that, actually, since it's in here. The final boss is only 4 levels above me. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, let's eat this large fruit yakisoba so I can go home with plenty of food in the satchel. And then hop on down, I guess. See if anybody caught up to me yet. Ah, Mila. She kind of caught up to me. But it seems the monsters have also caught up to me finally, so now I should probably take care of them before I go
Let's
meet
make
up
this
with
quick.
Jude's crush. Surely the final boss is a very fair fight. I mean, it's gonna be 4-on-2. What's the worst that could happen, right? Hi Samu, how you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, we're on the final stretch here. I just gotta do this a few more times. I was gonna say one of these times he'll get burned. just bully this poor puppy. I'm so sorry, pup. You don't deserve this fate, but I need to keep moving. So. Alright,
You okay?
everybody finished? Let's get a link partner before we move to the next
Don't worry,
boss fight.
I'm fine. But I have to say, it's like fate keeps pulling us together.
I mean, is that really
Took
surprising?
you long enough to notice.
Jude will keep coming towards you no matter what, Mila. It's just kind of the way that he is. Onward to the final battle!
Mila.
Jude, I trust you're well. We have no time to talk.
Right. I knew you'd be fine.
I'm sure the others are too.
What matters now
Is
is
moving
moving forward.
Wah, wah. I'm sure the others are fine as they act in an entire, like a full party lineup in order to get themselves out of this situation. Alright, so pop on up here. Move the camera when it lets me. Alright, Golem. The best way around you, probably that. I was gonna say, I think there's a couple more chests before we go here. 3 Panacea bottles right at the end. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't think I need those too badly. I think I'm okay. Alright, and as for you, let you go on your merry way, and up we'll go. Okay, so let's
Guys.
see how 2-on-2 goes here. I got the feeling it's gonna be a little tricky, but we'll see
Why?
what happens.
Why did things end up like this?
Why can't you just let me do something that isn't a guarantee to save the world? I mean, violence
right.
breeds violence, Jude.
Thank you.
Muse, return Maxwell to us.
The world no longer needs him.
It also no longer needs the Spyrex you're keeping him trapped with, but that sure as hell isn't stopping you.
Shut up! I don't need a stupid lecture from you. And I certainly don't need him.
I understand that he abused you, but you need to let him go so that all this shit doesn't continue in a cycle.
Here. You already know that.
Alright then, sure. Why not?
What's happening?
Man, Alvin's really going crazy with the Demon Infernos, isn't he? Oh, never mind, it's Maxwell. How'd you get out of the lance?
Between the temporal crossroads and the
Oh, this is an astral projection.
Leave those two to me.
Judging by his sounds and his voice.
How dare you, Maxwell?
Do you intend to just seal us away in here?
I mean, it's your
Wait a
fault
minute,
for staying
Maxwell.
in here for
What about
this
all of
long.
Muse's power?
I will annihilate this space once I have severed the link. She will have no time to use her power.
Wouldn't it have been better to do that without telling her exactly what you're going to do right in front of her?
For them, this is our last chance.
Well, that's not
What will
very
happen
nice.
to the schism?
When this space collapses, the schism should vanish.
Why? Damn you, Maxwell! Why do you always do this?
Has he done this before? I find that hard to believe.
Through this ordeal.
Shut up! I won't let you take everything from me again!
Astral projection. Learn how to use it, Muse. It'd probably come in pretty handy.
Outside world. You insolent little.
Oh, okay, he unprojected the projection.
Stop Maxwell.
You need to stop posing like that, Gaius. It's really not a good look.
You will face me now.
There, that's better. Alright, so the final showdown against Gaius himself.
I have to
Let's see what we can do.
apologize in advance.
No need for your apologies.
Since we won't be defeated.
Interesting. We shall see if there is any truth to your words. Not that.
He instantly countered. I forget about that. Sometimes that happens if you hit them while, like, if they counter and then you're hitting them while they're countering, they'll instantly counter again, so I have to be a little careful. Mila, get the hell out of here before he blasts the shit out of you.
Not bad.
To the horizon.
I also should probably be a little careful because I kind of don't have a healer here, so maybe at certain points I should do this. As Mila gets absolutely annihilated. Let me try that. Yeah, I was gonna say, Mila, maybe heal yourself. Ow. I was having some trouble there. It's okay. Healer has like 400 uses on it, so it's pretty good now. Gets up from that point. Yeah, I thought that was gonna go through enough for me to do the link card. Alright, Mila, get the hell out of here. I will hold him off, I think. Maybe, if he doesn't immediately go after you.
Tiger Blade!
Let's go.
Oh, okay, I guess that works.
Wheels of the mighty carve through the wicked.
It didn't hit him. That's okay. We built a little bit of bar. Okay, I think I healed back. Okay, I was gonna say, I think I healed back more than I just took in damage anyway, so, but not after the combo I didn't. Oh good, and he missed me there. He whiffed. Alright, get the hell, never mind. Goodbye. I was gonna say, get the hell out of here, but then she poked him, and, well, Gaius tanked my frames. Not again. I thought I was going to have enough problems with this in Skies of Arcadia. Oh well. Panacea Bottle a go-go. There you go. Okay, I think she's at least enough alive to, yeah, be able to do that. Maybe it's better to just let her cast, honestly. I mean, she's doing good damage. So. Uh-oh. Swallow Fury spamming time. We don't want that.
Not bad.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work.
Not bad.
It's not over yet, Gaius. Mila? Okay. I think I poked him first, so I don't think he... Never mind. Oh god. Okay, I think... Hang on. Wait for the last hits, and then... Do I use an Omega Elixir? No, I think I just use a life bottle. So. I'll take a little damage, but that's okay. Okay, while he's in the air as well, let me use a specific. Or that was the wrong one. I needed to use a treat. This is what I get for not knowing what items I normally need to use. You'd think I would know, but I just never use treats and specifics. They're just not really items that I use all that often. Alright, come on then. Okay, instant counter. Knock him out of the splash so that he doesn't immediately counter as soon as I do this. There we go. I guess I'll heal her while she's flinging him through the air like that. Oh, okay. I'm not doing a beast now. Never mind. I will wait. Okay, he's out of it, but I'm just gonna, yeah, make sure. Top himself off, get beasted immediately to lose all of the HP I just got. I should have healed her. Oh well. I guess I can do it now. While he's not focusing on me. Oh, goodbye. Again. You guys need to learn to not hit when they are doing this. This is why I miss Symphonia sometimes, because in Symphonia you could literally just press a button to tell all of your allies to fuck off and not do any of that stuff, and then they wouldn't. They'd just stop attacking when, you know, the enemy is... I don't know if the enemy... I don't think Overlimit existed for the enemy back then, but, I mean, obviously, like, when you knocked them down and they got back up and they were, like, hyper-armory. You could just fix it. But you can't do that in this game without pausing the game and, like, doing a whole lot of other stuff.
You will not
Stop us.
Oh, good, they're finishing each other's sentences now. That means they're on to step 2 of the relationship. Let's hope that lasts. Anyway, we got Gaius. Very slowly because I didn't get any burns, but I wasn't using Rowan, so I suppose I shouldn't be shocked. I probably also should have just set Mila to use Fireball, because then she could guard easier. But oh well, we got him. Ready for your haircut, Gaius? Because Mila looks like she's about ready to use that for a little trim. Apparently not. Gaius. Bye.
He probably went to Muse.
Let's go.
Most likely.
The others must be around here somewhere too.
How did he cut that hole in space-time to Muse if he didn't use the knife? Didn't we have to use the knife to cut the hole? I guess it was like a smaller hole or a thinner one. So, Defier of Kings. Some syrup bottles that I don't need. Anything else to help me out before the very end? I don't think so. I think that's it. So, I was going to say one last little check, but I don't think there's anything I need to check, honestly. I think I just need to go all the way down. Oh, good. There's one last little section to go. in order to get through here. So let's go through the one last little section.
One wrong
And
step
again.
and it's all over.
True. But isn't that sort of danger just business as usual at this point?
Pretty much, yeah. And again, we could fight the enemies, but like, I don't think I really need to be honest. Like we didn't do great in that fight, but it was us versus Gaius, and most of the trouble that we had there was from Mila deciding to be very gung-ho in the midst of him being an overlimit, which you should never do. So I think we'll be okay. We didn't have spell spam. Well, we did have Mila, but I wasn't playing as her, so spell spamming was a little difficult. Going to assume all the flashing lights are probably not for the best there. Don't need those pineapple gels. Are there multiple paths here? No. So we'll just keep following the generally linear path to a golem that is directly blocking my path, but we can circle around it. It's all good. In here. Oh, I guess I have one life bottle that I need, so take it. And then I believe this is our last stop, Temporal Terminus. So once you jump down here, well, we've already gotten the whole point of no return thing that we said before, where it said if you jump down here, it might not be able to return. So if you need to do anything else, it's kind of too late now, but, well, just be sure here. And actually, you know, it might be a good idea to quick save here now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know necessarily if this is required. It's definitely not required because we could just redo those fights, but quick saves in this game don't function like they do in other games where they delete themselves when you load them, so we can basically use this as a portable save point. And now if we die, we don't have to do all those bosses again. So we'll just keep that in mind. Alright, down we go. I was going to say, I see that they've locked you back in the lance, but that's what they're attempting to do right now. Doesn't seem to be working out too well for them just yet.
You fools! Why have you come?
Why do you still sound like you're in astral projection mode? Did they forget to turn the filter off or something? Oh, for Christ's sakes, not this shit again. Oh, because he was still in astral projection. He is actually still in the lance. He's just projecting out of it.
Why do you keep trying to stop us?
Because you're a bunch of dirty hypocrites.
I warn you. Keep this up and you will lose the person who is most dear to you.
But I'm right here. How is that possible?
I won't be able to face her. Then I would really lose her.
My conviction won't allow me, you see.
Mila, you already have something important to protect.
And I can't let him see me back down.
I don't think that's what she meant, but sure, we'll go with that.
So I won't. I won't run!
And I will fight!
Well, you heard them.
It's commendable. And I have no intention to stray from my path in any way either.
That's unfortunate. Because that means we're gonna have to fight to the death, potentially. We shall see. I hope he's not using a booster right now. Because that would be very unfortunate. Oh wow, he took his coat off.
The time has come. We shall see whose path continues. Into the future!
Is that some sort of Yakuza power-up where you just take your coat off? You could have just flung it, man. You didn't have to do all that.
There's no need to hold back
Anyway.
Yes. I shall be
Mila, do you have music? Because I've got Gaius if you've got music.
It would be nearly impossible alone. However,
We're not alone.
Now that I
They've
have
linked
life,
up.
I
Maybe
have
we
what
should link
you
up
have. You won't stand a chance.
Let's see
Sort
how
of,
long you're able to last against
prevent
us.
them from
We'll
doing
last
anything
until we
silly.
defeat you. Let's do this, Mila.
time to finish this.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not gonna work.
Not yet.
Mila, a little help? Oh, never mind. Help has arrived in a different form.
Open your eyes and witness your final demise. Terminus Pride! Fully charged.
Alright, so Alvin's here.
Keep you waiting.
Now,
You sure
it's a 3 on
No pleasant greetings?
2.
Why do you go against Gaius? Don't you
Okay,
see
I
that
don't know what that was
he's
all
just
about, but sure.
Let's just say I got tired of betraying everyone.
liar?
I'm not. I know this is where I belong.
That's all fine and good, but I think I might go after Muse a little bit.
Yet.
She's the healer of the fight, quote unquote. So, oh good, I hit Gaius in the process there too. Speaking of healers, here's our healer. And all the other 4 characters use their Mystic Arts when they come in to deal a little bit of extra damage. I think it's always on Gaius though. I don't think it ever hits Muse. Maybe Grand Finale will, but we'll see.
You guys still alive?
We were waiting for you two.
Okay.
I'll provide support. Let's do this, Elise. You were kept
They
alive
tried to do something functionally strange to Elise there.
We
Don't know how well it worked out
We
for them.
really
Get the hell out of here.
But I finally found my own reasons to live, and I don't want to lose these feelings. That's enough from you.
You guys okay over there? Because we're Tipo dropping, or we're not, because Leia needs to come in next. I think it always takes the 4th character out for you, so eventually we'll swap out for our regular party of 4 once everybody's here, but we'll worry about that later.
Sorry I'm late.
Glad you're okay.
Are you ever gonna stop worrying about me?
Someday.
I mean, considering what's going on in here, it's going to be hard to stop worrying about any of us. So,
Well, the instability of Spyrite.
It's simple.
Gaius, what are
I'm
you
living my life
what are
as
you
I
up
see
to back
fit.
there?
And
Jude,
what matters
snap
to
out
me
of
is
it.
being here with everyone. There's not much else to it.
I was gonna say, somebody give me a little bit of help here. Oh, hang on. The final party member has arrived.
Shall we begin?
I was basically just waiting until everybody was here so we could swap meal out for Elise, and then once that happens, we should
I
be
have
good.
arrived.
We were waiting for you.
I must say, it feels
Now I just
good
need
when
to
others
switch over to
rely on
Alvin,
me.
and we should be
Truly
okay.
a pity. Of all people, I expected you to at least follow the right path.
You expected too much from me. I am no different from everyone else here.
So be it.
That's
You're
unfortunate.
able
I was
to
hoping that
knock
that would
when I
actually
strike
hit
you
the
down.
both of them.
I
but
plan to
It
see
did not.
the future. I hate to break expectation again, but I will not lose.
I would love to get a burn on Muse. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. Although right now Gaius is being fairly tame because he's the partner in this switch, in this link. So it's kind of... He ends up playing more... Basically, the character that you link with ends up playing more defense than offense in most cases. So, okay, so what I would like to do, actually... Oh, okay, I never turned these back on after that one fight. Which fight was that? I don't remember. I think it was the one where they were resistant to fire. Basically, I just want Fireball and Shimmering Toll on. I don't want Tidal Wave, just Fireball and Shimmering Toll Rowan, and that's it. That's all I need. Everybody else should be okay, and now I think we set our strategy so that we let everybody kind of go nuts, honestly. We'll just do this, and you can do this, and you can do mainly arts. And yeah, just let everybody go nuts, and then we should be okay. And as for the rest of this, let's, who do I want to start with? Muse's weak to light, so probably it would be best to use Rowan for right now, but I'm going to use Alvin, because why the hell not?
Let's do this. Okay.
And then we just go crazy until they decide to fall over dead. Or, you know, Swallow Fury can do stuff as well. Okay. Jude, don't walk into that next time. Actually, that was supposed to be a Terra Rupture, but sure, why not? I guess I'll pulse shot and then wait, because they're doing stuff here. But yeah, if we keep using Shimmering Toll, they might eventually hit each other, which would be pretty fantastic, actually. You know what's not fantastic? Is me getting pulled into this because I was linked to whoever was the main target of this. So that's great. Oh, okay, I'm still alive. No, it was Jude, actually. Never mind. I thought it was gonna... Okay, I did sort of walk into the Binding Sphere, so that's unfortunate. And now we're time-stopped, because Muse has Opportune Moment. That's fun.
Demon Inferno! Watch out! Watch out! Demon Fang!
Alright, well, I probably shouldn't have moved towards her to use Pulse Shot there. And also, probably I should be having people, like, not, you know, doing crazy shit. Like, everybody doing crazy shit, basically. It's okay, though. I guess I'll just do this. Let's link back up. Why not? I wonder if I could hit both of them with this. No. Well, maybe the last one did. Damn it, my guaranteed guard break. Are you okay, Muse? You don't sound okay today. After that.
Let's do this. Okay.
I thought it was going to catch guys with that. It's okay, though.
Provide support.
But yeah, we'll just keep chipping away until we get rid of Muse. Once we get rid of Muse, it should be a little easier to do stuff. And as usual, you can... actually, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but with Muse and Gaius specifically, you can guard to manipulate them into doing specific things. Like, in this example, you can manipulate Muse into using her throw. In Gaius's case, it's Eradication Sweep, is what you get, so... Good, I'm dodging pretty nice there. Not bad. Alright, now. Okay. If she wasn't sharp and pedaling there, we probably would have knocked her over, but... And my link was also broken. I wonder if that's a product of something, because I don't think I broke the link there. But yeah, as you can see, she uses treats and specifics and a whole bunch of other stuff to try to do stuff. And she's incredibly fast, so that doesn't really help at all.
Okay. Provide support.
Damn it, Gaius. Get out of here. That's fine. That's not fine. I should probably use a life bottle so that Elise can use, whatchamacallit. You know, I might use an Omega Elixir, actually, because we could use a little bit of help here. There we go. I've got 3 of them. I might as well use them. But yeah, once we eliminate one of them, it should be a little easier. Oh my god, when did he go into over limit? I wasn't aware of that. This really still remains the pinnacle of all bullshit. Did I just get hit by that? Okay, no, it was Jude again. That's fine. I'm okay if it's Jude. Oh good, they're confused now. Both of them are confused now, actually, so that's kind of great. I should back the hell off so that they can hit each other. I'm gonna back off in Guardian Field, though. Keep myself alive. Haha. You know, I really might as well just pulse shot in a lot of these cases. Like, why am I trying to be fancy and get in there with all this other stuff when they're just gonna keep doing this? I might as well just, like, use this while they're all stuck. Keep shooting them in an attempt to get them to get burned or knocked over. I'm gonna back up before that Binding Sphere hits.
Are you alright?
I don't know what the hell happened to Gaius. I think he got terrored, so that's cool. I missed it. That's okay. That's double it though. Oh, we're confused. Thanks, dude. That's fun. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, another Omega Elixir? No, I don't think we need that badly. Let's just Panacea bottle Jude, actually, so he can get me out of this with Recovery Ring. Or I could die. That works too. What are they at in terms of HP? Wow, they're at a lot more HP than I thought they were at. That's okay. Goodbye, Jude.
It can't end here.
But yeah, again, once we get rid of one of them, it should be significantly easier to take care of the rest. So
Let's go.
link back up here.
Let's become one.
That's nice She backstepped on the guaranteed guard break. The only thing that would have broken through. She breaks through.
Let's do this. Okay.
Nice.
Variable trigger. Variable trigger. Demon Inferno.
Dude, I don't think that's a good idea. just saying, big guy. Are they in, like, oh, yeah, okay, that's what it is. They're in overlimit now, like, as in... They did two arts together, so that means they're in, like, you know, a traditional overlimit. And also, we're out of MP. That's fun. I guess all of my, whatchamacallits are gonna come in handy there.
Let's become one.
I seriously don't know what more I could do, though, at this point. To be honest. Alright, I was gonna say, Elise, just cast, please, because we're gonna need you to eventually get this somewhere here. Really? Yeah, here they go again, and now they're in overlimit again. So that's fine. Let's wait and see. Okay, I can't wait and see. Because I need to get Elise back up. So, there we go. It's okay, at least HP and DP Surge are nice. Whose diffusional drive was that anyway? Was it theirs? How did they get the chance to cast it so quickly?
Watch out! Watch out!
Hit that. I will wait.
Don't disappoint me.
Elise is down again. Did we? Oh, okay. Oh, 11 shell? Come on, dude. We can heal that up. Well, maybe we can't. Oh, they're confused again. See, even with confusion, this boss fight's giving me difficulty, though. So, it's kind of telling, I guess. Alright, I really do need to take care of Muse because she keeps healing. I don't know how many treats she has either. Rowan, while you're backing off, can you use another life bottle on Muse?
I won't accept it.
Demon Inferno! Demon Inferno! Squall shot!
She is confused, okay. Well then let's wait a second, shall we? Let them do whatever they're doing to each other. You need to slow down. I can't hit Demon Inferno if you keep running away. I missed the guard break. I was gonna say she's gonna break out of this in a second, but it's okay. We're fine. We're not fine. Ow. Okay, I don't know where Light of Ruin's going, so I'm just gonna wait a second until that's taken care of. I'm just glad I didn't walk right into that Twin Lance just now. This is just a mess. It really is just a mess, isn't it? Oh good, I'm terrored. Fantastic. Jude, you wanna recovery ring that? Hang on. When you get up. When you get up.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Oh my god, I walked into it again. And there goes all of our TP again. Why does she have that anyway? Like, what are you supposed to do to that? I mean, I guess just attack, but... I might actually be better off with that being there.
Watch a pro in action.
But we're getting there. Slowly. We're getting there no matter what. I can do 600 to 900 damage with every variable trigger as well, and it's like cross field, so... Dude. Oh, good, they're perfect. They're in exactly the position they need to be to get hit by this whole force wave. Alright, let's just wait. Let's just wait. I think she's the support partner now. So that might, never mind. That might work okay. Actually, this is a long MA, so I'll take a drink while I wait. And only get hit with one person who, for some reason, didn't have... Oh, Alvin didn't have enough dark resistance on it. And here goes the Mystic Art spam again. Just recently did this fight, but don't remember her being that aggressive with Reflect Guard. Yeah, that is. It's definitely causing problems, but hey, it's okay. I'll figure it out. Who used an item just now? Okay, that's who.
I'll rip you apart.
Okay, so she's at 22, you're at 64. I was going to eventually fight Gaius with Elise, but it's not exactly working out. I should get out here. Okay, let me back up, actually, before I get hit by Cyclone. I was close to making a combo. Stop that! Really? Really? Seriously? Let me get out of here before I get hit by that. I really probably should just have Rowan continue. Like, maybe I should use Rowan to continuously use, whatchamacallit? Fireball, because if I don't burn them, this is going to take until they run out of treats, and I don't know if they run out, to be honest. Elise is doing there. Okay, I got some damage off, so. Just, you know, don't guard, Alvin, it's fine.
Let's become one.
Watch a pro in action.
We'll get them eventually, it's just gonna take a little while, that's all. There. This should do good damage. And we hit Gaius with some proxy damage too. Okay, 10,000 left. Time to spam! And now time to run. Jude, run. Oh, she's doing that thing again. I hope I got far enough away from that. How many auto aid procs was that? Okay, somebody just used an item, so I guess I'll wait then. It's not like I have much of a choice. We have 2 Omega Elixirs left. Use them again. I think this is what I remember this fight being, though, honestly, because this is about right for what I remember this fight being. It just sort of devolves into chaos until you get rid of one of them, which is precisely as bullshit as you might think it would be. I'm running. I can't run fast enough. Never mind, I can run fast enough. I don't actually know if she's out of the over limit yet, but I kind of needed to do something so that Elise could have the opportunity to do that. Oh my god, I walked into this. Okay. Just come right out of it. Frame one.
Watch a pro in action.
Where did she? Okay. I didn't think that was gonna work. This will, though. Okay, I meant the Demon Fang, then Pulse Shot, but sure, that works too. Oh god. Okay, I'm glad the Spire Throw didn't go off until after I did that, because that would have otherwise been very bad. Yeah, dude, keep helping me up, please.
Let's do this. Okay.
Stunned him again, so that's good. What are you at? 12. How do you keep getting more HP back? Stop that! Also, I should probably get Elise up while I'm at it. Rowan's busy, so I guess I'll do it. Oh, okay, he just swallowed Fury'd me anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna target him and see what happens. Alright.
Let's become one.
Let's do this. Okay.
I guess I'll do this because I have no sense of chill here, even though he's in over limit. Okay, he's out of over limit. So time to do something here. The time for thinking is over. It's time to push buttons. How are you so fucking fast? Alright, I'm gonna go over here actually. Get away from Gaius.
I'll rip you apart.
You need to stop guarding that. That is making me very upset.
You ready? You know it.
Oh, okay, just, you know, follow me.
Watch a pro in action.
Keep this up. Eventually we'll get one of them. I'm actually probably better. She's at 30,000 again. I'm just gonna kill Gaius. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. I just don't have time anymore, Gaius. I was trying to kill you with Elise. It's just not gonna work out. Alright, let's get her up. Okay. You know, that was actually a pretty clutch play. It didn't have to be, but it was actually a pretty clutch play. How many treats does she have? I tried to guard. It wasn't enough. Oh, I guarded. No, I won't. That's okay. It was okay. Now it's better.
Let's do this. Okay. Okay.
And she's back to 44,000.
Okay.
Let's become one. I'll protect you.
This is true power.
Thank you, Jude. That was getting a little annoying.
Let's do this. Okay.
Okay, just gonna guard this. And somebody just immediately used a life bottle only to immediately die right after, so that's great. Come on, item, please. Rowan, please. We have 1 Omega Elixir left. That's it. And he's dead. Yep. I'm honestly not surprised. I remember this fight being pretty bullshit. I am surprised that she used so many treats, though. Like, I didn't think that many treats were gonna happen there. So, we will try again. All party members will temporarily be accessible. When you close the menu, only Jude and Mila will remain. So that's fine. Oh, it's infinite? You need to steal them from her? Well, that explains the problem I was having then. I need to bring Leia into the party in order to fix that. All right. Then that's what we'll do. We'll bring Leia into the party in order to steal them from her so she can't do that shit again. And I'll just, you know what I'll do then is, I didn't even remember that part. What I'll do then is I'll keep Leia in the party after, you know, everything happens. And I'll just use Jude for a little while to knock her down so that Leia can steal them from her. And then once we've stolen them from her, this fight should go a lot smoother, actually. So, let's try that one again, shall we?
If you've come this far, there's no need to hold back any longer. Muse!
Yes.
I'll just let them
I
run
shall be
around.
the
No,
blade
Mila,
that
stop
leads you to
not
victory.
moving. I need you to
Face them
move.
both.
It would be
Okay,
nearly
well.
impossible alone.
That one.
However,
We're not alone.
Now that I have Gaius, I have what you have. You won't stand
But
a
yeah,
chance.
you definitely need to get rid of Muse as quickly as humanly possible because items healing plus soul absorption plus a grab, none of that is very good for you. So get rid of her as soon as you can.
Open your eyes and witness your final demise. Terminus Pride! Fully charged.
But we can't get rid of them yet, so
Did it keep you waiting?
you sure did.
No pleasant greeting?
I will wait.
Why do you go against Gaius? Don't you see that he is just
Let's just say I got tired of betraying everyone.
Myself.
liar?
I'm not. I know this is where I belong. And I'm not ready to part with it yet.
We'll get some damage off. Walk right into a Spire throw that I probably guard manipulated into existence to begin with.
Lock on target! Charge complete! Fire! It's gonna hurt! I'm home! Merry-go-round! We made
Okay,
it! Hey,
now,
you guys still alive?
wait a second. I'm actually gonna go heal myself, honestly. That'll help with
You were kept alive as a puppet for the benefit of others. You should know my pain. We do! We really, really do! But I finally found my own reasons to live.
Oh, that's our
and I
cyclone,
don't want
I
to
think.
lose these
That's
feelings. That's enough from you.
Here we go.
How dare you?
I was gonna say, if we get the burn, that'd be great. It's not, I don't think it's actually happened with Jude, though, so far, the burn, because I don't think I've gotten burns with Raging Blast on regular enemies, but not on bosses.
Celebration!
Unfortunate, but it happened. Alright, Leia, you and me, let's do this.
Glad you're okay.
Are you ever gonna stop worrying about me?
Someday. But for now, we can use your help.
Hey,
She isn't knocked down yet.
Against us when you know very well the instability of
Leia?
it's simple. I'm living my
Leia.
life as I see fit.
Leia.
And what matters
Leia,
to me
please.
is being
I need you to steal from her. I don't know what you're doing, but I need you to steal from her instead of whatever it is you're doing right now. Mainly arts. Okay, you're on prioritize healing for the moment. So you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, and we don't have access to Rowan at the moment, so we're done. Okay, well, here comes Rowan anyway.
Shall we begin?
Alright, so we'll bring Leia back in. We'll bring Elise back in. We'll steal the items. So maybe I'll have Leia on protect herself, actually, so she just doesn't do anything except steal, because I don't need her to do anything other than that for right
We
now.
were waiting for you.
So let's get Elise back
Say,
in
it
here
feels good
first.
when others rely upon you.
Okay.
truly a pity.
Then Alvin can go out for
I expected you
Leia.
to at least follow the right
Then
path.
I can go with Leia. And then I can set her on... Okay, you can go to mainly arts. I'll set you to protect yourself. Alright, now let's make sure we're on music. We are.
Different from everyone else here.
So be it.
Illusory snapped out of it.
Strike you down.
Leia,
I plan to see the future.
Leia, she...
I hate to break expectations.
I need you to steal from her. I need you to do it. Thank you. That's the most important thing, right there. The heavy treats are gone, so now we should be in better shape. So now we can take Leia out, bring Alvin back in, and let the party do its thing. I cannot believe they put that kind of trickery in the final boss fights. Actually, I can. It's this game, so I'm not really that shocked. Anybody need some help? Oh, Elise needs some help. Hang on, Elise!
I'll rip you apart.
I don't know who she's attacking with that, but I'm guarding. Because I don't feel like, actually, it's not going to matter. Because it's told you out of guard when they do the Mystic Art.
Your fatal prison awaits! Event Horizon!
It's Alvin. He's the one who doesn't have enough dark resistance. That's okay. Oh, hang on. That's not what I wanted to walk over to Albin. I guess I walked all the way around everybody in the process of doing that, getting Rowan killed. So that's fun. I'll go over to Albin. Why not? Oh, I guess I'll wait.
Watch a pro in action.
And now we just go on blast for a little bit. I don't care if it's Gaius or Muse I hit. I wonder if distance makes a difference in the amount of damage that you deal with, whatchamacallit.
Let's do this.
Variable trigger. Because that only did 84. It might have been because she guarded, but I'm not really sure about that.
I'll protect you. I'll protect you.
Nice pose, Alvin.
I'll protect you. Let's become one.
Okay,
Let's do this.
okay.
No, goodbye to you. I think I whiffed. I did whiff. That's okay. I tried.
It's over. I'll rip you apart.
Okay, so that's one of Muse's 2 lives. She actually has either a reverse doll or the recall skill, and it allows her to get back up after dying. So that's awesome. Anyway, oh, they're an over limit. I'm getting the hell out of here. No, never mind. I guess that's okay. Up I go. Thanks, Elise. I didn't know if he was gonna hit me there. Now I know he's gonna hit me, so. Am I still with you? Yes, I am. I just don't have anything to work with there. Why was I hellfryering there? Also, what the hell is happening? Elise, I don't know what you're doing, but instead of doing that, use one of the Omega Elixirs. Thank you. I'm glad he was not an overload there, although I am confused now, so. Dude, is that a recovery ring? It is, but you didn't do it close enough. Thank you. Actually, I'd like to hit Muse, but, you know. Guy is not at the moment. Oh, good, she opportune moment. Goodbye, Jude. Oh, I got Gaius in the process. Nice. Also, Rowan's not using Shimmering Toll and Fireball, so let me set those back up. You know, I might as well set up all of his stuff, actually, since I've gotten through the entire fight, basically, without him doing the other stuff, so let's just set him back up for the... Just give him back the whole entire kit. Why not?
This is true power.
I'm gonna variable trigger again, even though Gaius is manipulated having somebody, and then Mystic Guard immediately.
Awaken.
Imagine soloing this fight when that is locked behind linking, yeah. I don't envy you that, because that sounds like hell. Just like the amount of damage I just took from that despite resisting it. Elise, I'm gonna handle that. You just use Nurse. You just use Nurse, young lady. It's fine. I'll handle the rest. I'll, you know, get hit in the face despite the fact that I was guarding. No big deal. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think it's time for another Omega Elixir. I don't feel like dealing with this shit. Alright, Jude. Up we go. Really? Right afterwards. And Soul Absorption. Alright then. Thank you. I'm gonna wait for the over limit to run out. Okay, there we go. I thought it didn't work on her. I am still linked up, right? But yes, I am. But we just haven't been getting as much out of the limit stuff.
Let's do this.
There we go. Keep a shooting, Alvin. Eventually we'll get through that. She's got to be almost there. 10,000? That's 10,000? It looks like a blip. Like a teeny little blip on the radar. Jude, why are you taunting? Why? Oh, because we're not close enough for you to be activating your melee attacks, that's why. At least guard that, please. I guess she doesn't have to guard it because she doesn't take damage from this, so... Wish I could get that for Alvin. It's almost over, though. How do they keep managing that? Jude, seriously, he walked right towards you. Why did you not guard that? Excuse me. You stood there like a dumb fuck and got me confused in the process. Okay, we're out of that. Now that I've killed Rowan, I guess I'll use the last Omega Elixir.
Let's become one. I'll rip you apart.
Oh. Okay.
Forces of nature, pierce through
Well, at least he's gone, so that's gonna make this a little problematic. Soul absorption.
Awaken. The Inferno cries out.
Well, I don't know what just happened. But I'm gonna get Elise up right now.
I'll rip you apart.
Right now. Who used an item? Who do I have to kill? I will pause buffer if I have to. What was the game that I pause buffered in previously? I don't remember. Okay. I can't believe with Impregnable Guard this is still giving me problems. I mean, it's because of the AI getting hit by all of these Mystic Arts and stuff. And of course, the further you get into the fight, the more likely they are to use their Mystic Arts and over limits and all that other stuff. So that obviously is causing us problems. I'm unlinking from Jude. If he's not gonna fucking guard, then I don't want anything to do with him. Oh, okay.
Squall shot. Demon Inferno.
No, I get stun blitzed. That's unfortunate. Okay.
This is true power.
Okay. Unlinking when they decide to overlimit, because I know at the very least I can protect against this stuff. Or get knocked out of my guard because... Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh, she opportune momented somebody.
It's over.
Elise, why are you walking into stuff? How do you keep getting killed? Okay, that was meant to be a demon thing, but I pressed down instead. That's my bad. Oh. Okay, goodbye again.
I'll rip you apart.
Well, at least we understand a little bit better what's supposed to happen there. I can't believe I got the treats and they still managed to hang on long enough. Maybe I should set everybody to just protect themselves and, like, just tell them what to do via shortcuts, because the reason why we're having trouble right now is not because I'm having problems. It's because the AI keeps walking into stupid shit. So, how do we fix that? Let's see. Well, I have you guys set on only heal, protect yourself, and all that stuff for right now. I'll set you on protect yourself as well for now. Just until, like I said, once we get rid of Muse, this should go a lot better. But until then, obviously, we're going to have some problems. So, and then set Alvin's arts up. We got Splash. I don't want Splash, actually. We want Shimmering Toll. Negative gate sunspout. So I'll just roll the stick, basically, with Alvin occasionally, instead of just standing back and guarding. And that should work out somewhat okay. Alright, so we'll steal from Elise. We'll steal from Muse with Leia. Once we're done with that, we'll swap over to Alvin and get the 4 normal party in here. And once we have that happen, first of all, actually, let me set Rowan up again since I keep forgetting to do this. Just Fireball and Shimmering Toll. The rest is unnecessary. And, yeah, we'll just roll the stick and see what happens. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 3.
If you've come this far, there's no need to hold
I'm going to
back any
instantly
longer. Muse!
Yes.
go after
I
Muse.
shall be the blade that leads you to victory.
We'll have to face them both.
It would be nearly impossible
See
alone.
if I can get a burn.
However,
Fishing for a burn with Raging Blast almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
You won't stand a chance.
Let's see how long you're able to
That's
last
that. Let her
against us.
proc that.
We'll last until we defeat. Let's do this, Mila.
time to finish this.
I mean, I guess if we do this, it might work out okay. Although the only reason it was working out okay there is because Mila was keeping
Hey, let me handle this.
Gaius busy there, so I can focus on music. But yeah.
Ready for this?
How dare you?
All right. I was gonna say, whenever you're ready, Jude, let me use a life bottle so that we can get Mila up.
You sure
There.
did.
No pleasant greetings?
Why do you go against Gaius? Don't you see that he is just
Let's just say I got tired of betraying everyone.
Maybe I should.
I'm not.
Maybe I should attack so I
I
can,
know this is where I belong.
or Link,
And I'm
rather,
not
so I can
ready
get
to
somebody
part
to
with it
help me
yet.
out from my predicament.
Imprison the heinous and cage the...
I can do this.
Okay.
I hope.
2 more people, and then we'll steal the treats.
It's gonna hurt.
Maybe. Maybe we'll be good. I don't actually know.
We made it.
All right,
Hey,
so-
you guys still alive?
We were waiting for you two.
I'll provide support. Let's
I can't
do
believe
this,
how much
Elise.
ending lag
You
there
will
is on
provide
getting hit by
support
Dragon Swarm in
for the
this game.
benefit
I
of
wish that
others.
was the case in
You know my
Xillia
pain.
too, but it's
We
not,
do.
so...
We really, really do. But I finally found my own reasons to live, and I don't want to lose these feelings.
Shining
That's
Prism's
enough
working out
from
pretty
you.
I'm gonna go find Mila so I can get whacked by whatever they're going for here.
Let's do this.
Alright. Link up with Leia. Hopefully we get the treats before the next part, because then she'll be taken out of the party. Oh good, she even hit me there a little bit.
How dare you? Sorry I'm late.
Glad you're okay.
Are you ever gonna stop worrying about me?
Someday. But for now,
Thank
we
you.
can use your help.
Okay, so that takes care of that. I'm getting hit, but that's okay.
We know very well the instability of
Good job, everybody. Walk directly into the heel. That's
I'm
perfect.
living my life as I see fit. And what matters to me is being here with everyone. There's not much else to it. Protect me, okay? Embrace fortitude. Embrace faith.
Now, shall
I don't think the
we
game knew
begin?
what was going on there for a second. It's over. Stop. Time stop. Alright, but we got the treats, so now we just pull Mila out of the party for Elise, and away we go.
truly a pity. Of all people, I expected you to at least follow the right path.
Up I go.
Did too much for me. I am no different. from
Gaius, you
everyone
can
else
stop
here.
before you hit the stratosphere, you know.
You're
You're gonna go too high. We don't have the rockets.
I hate to break expectation again, but I will not lose.
I'll just do that so we can go from there.
Please, ride the horse. Focus, galloping on the wall. Ring true.
Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I was hoping to kind of walk around there. Sure. Oh my god. Okay. You're welcome, Rowan. I intercepted that for you. It didn't end up mattering, but I intercepted that for you. Wow. I have been grabbed in midair, and now I am not the dead. Now I am definitely the dead. Never mind. Thank you, Elise. All right. Attempt this again. I was gonna do this with Alvin, but if they want to be this much of a pissant about it, I'll just do it with Jude. Forget it.
I'll rip you apart.
Okay. Oh, it's not on them.
Elemental hand! Elemental hand!
Well, thank you anyway.
Elemental hand!
Well
I mean, I can guard this until, you know, it's over. Yeah, it's over. That's what I was gonna say. Alright, trip Gaius as well. That's unfortunate.
Let's become
Instant
one.
counter.
It's over.
I have been Swallow Furied from off the screen.
Let's become one.
Okay. I'll just back off. Thank you, Elise. Oh, okay, she's going after her own guy. Let me let them do that real quick. Oh good, they're confused and an overlimit. This might actually work out a little bit. Never mind, she's still attacking my guys. I'll just run around until this all goes away. Okay. Thank you for knocking me out of that. That's nice of you. Okay, they're fighting each other. I'll let them fight each other for a minute, and then I will go back to it. Hell with me there. I'll light it for you. I will back off because I need to get Elise up, so I will do that. Oh, we've only used 2 life bottles this time. That could be a good sign. Elise. Elise. Guard. Guard. If I have to set you all on protect yourself, I will. Never mind, we all get healed from that except
I
Alvin.
won't accept any apologies.
Hang on, I've got a recovery ring. There you go. Oh. Okay. Stop it. You're not allowed. Ooh, okay. No, she's not countering. Yep. Well, this is working okay. Now we just back off.
Become one.
Really? Well, that's impressive. Where did she get the HP back from? She must be getting HP back when they link up or something, because she isn't healing.
How dare you?
This is true power.
Like, she doesn't have the treats anymore, as far as I'm aware. I might have walked into this because Rowan just got hit. Yeah, okay. Rowan just got killed by the actual attack, so...
Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Like the
protect
bottle.
you.
Sure. I don't know how that works, but sure. I got hit by a blade ruin.
How dare you?
Still can't get the burn.
I'll rip you apart.
Here. Okay. Say, I guess I can get Rowan up, but since they don't seem to want to be doing so, I gotta wait.
It's over.
Okay.
This is true power.
How dare you?
I should probably be more worried about Gaius, shouldn't I? Rowan, watch out! He's coming for me, but he will hit you in the process. Instead of doing whatever you're about to do, yeah, get Elise up. I'll run them around in circles. Or get Swallow Fury in the process. Oh, okay. Just, you know, no time to heal. Thank you, Elise.
I'll rip you apart.
And back to it.
Let's become one.
Okay. Actually, this will heal me, so I'm not even going to bother guarding. Rowan's dead, though, from something. I don't know what. I guess I'll use the Omega Elixir this time. There you go. It's okay, just push me right out of it, it's fine. Stop with the fucking overlimits! You keep using them! How in the hell am I supposed to deal damage if you just tank through everything? Getting a little pissed. It's okay though. It will work out. I just need to wait for it to work. Oh, okay. That might actually work out better than what I thought because they're confused. So that'll let Gaius go do something. Where did my Aqua Sweep go? No, you're not allowed to do anything. Not if you're gonna eat my Aqua Sweep, you're not allowed to do anything. It is not okay. I'll use the life bottle this time. And then I'll heal over here just because. Alright. Back to it. Oh my god. Okay, Shimmering Toll Mage stunned him. Good. We're still not on her recall yet, so I guess I'll wait. Okay. Oh good, they missed because I did that properly. Running now. Thank you, Elise. Okay, so that's down to her recall now. It retargeted me to Gaius and then immediately had me Spire thrown. Okay, jump out of that so I don't get critical bladed. Back up. Stop it. Okay, guard instead of doing what I was going to do there. Well, I cannot get out of this. I am stuck. I was stuck. Oh, did I hit the Force Mine? Okay, that might be why then, yeah. I thought it was off the 19,000 damage, huh? Okay, the life bottle is appreciated, Alvin, but now I'm stuck in the middle of them, and I have to wait for the next Omega Elixir. Okay, now, I'll use it. Okay. She's almost dead, though, so this shouldn't be too much longer. I think she's almost dead. I should have discarded.
This is true power.
And I shouldn't have done the Raging Blast there either. Let's Gaius like get directly into a Mystic Art as soon as I'm about to get her. Okay, this is an instant counter. You used your instant counter to taunt? How bad do you think I am at this video game? There. Okay, we got her. So now it's just Gaius. And I whiffed an Aqua Sweep. And a Raging Blast, for that matter. That's just embarrassing. Okay, well, I was going to do it anyway. But I can do it now. This bread and butter combo with Jude is just... It's something else, let me tell you. Stop it.
You ready? Okay.
I think he's confused too, although that's not really going to make a difference here because there's nobody else on the field, so... Oh god! I'm running. I think this Light of Ruin might still have a chance at hitting me. It didn't hit me, but it had a chance to. It should be just about done. Rowan? Okay, goodbye. And now I'm getting hit because he died. That's fun. I guess Auto Aid procs though, so that's nice. I might live. I didn't live, I don't think. I did live. Perfect. When I get up, I'll use the last Omega Elixir then. And immediately get punished for it, but that's okay. Gonna use it anyway. I don't think that actually did any damage, but it's fine. Okay, that's an instant counter. I'll wait. Oh, good. He's you having a little trouble down there, Gaius. And now he's burned, so now I'm on a timer. I have to try to hit him with the Mystic Art before all this goes wrong. I might get hit by this and get poor timing. Okay. Okay. Didn't get the chance to Final Fury him, but
Yes, no
yeah,
doubt
it's
about
over.
Victory's ours.
We did it!
Mila!
Yes, it's finally over.
That fight lives up to its infamy. I will say that much. The treats really, though, were the thing that get me. Like, why would you give the final, I guess just for the challenge, but like, oh, I don't know. I don't find that fight very much fun. That doesn't, I mean, okay, so fighting Wingull with Rowan was bad, but there was a reason for it. I was inhibiting myself because I was using the slowest character in the game against the fastest enemy you fight. One of the fastest, anyway. This fight, it just feels like there's no good way to approach it other than kill Muse first, but I don't know. Excuse me. And also, that was with only a 4-level disadvantage and physical and art attack and defense by 25% on. I dread to think what that would have been without all of that stuff. It would have probably been as bullshit as it was the first time I played this, because it was pretty bullshit then, too. But it's over. It's finished. I don't have to do it again. Nice space-time blade, doofus. It has been broken.
Maxwell!
You should have used repair powder. How does this work exactly? If the lance is meant... Okay, I guess it just evaporated it. Like, isn't it meant to absorb mana? So how does a mana-specific attack destroy it?
Whether Spyrites are perfected or not.
How do you figure?
Even if we unite the two worlds, it is pure fantasy to think that they will cooperate with one another.
Well, how do you know that
Maybe
if you
you're
don't give
right.
them a chance to?
Maybe my dreams for the future are hopelessly naive. But still, Mila never stopped believing in me,
And she's basically God,
so
so
did
that's
you
all that
guys.
matters.
didn't you?
And what does any of that matter now?
I may appear to be talking tough now, but I was scared witless throughout this entire journey. I'm still just a small, frail human. But you know what? I will get stronger. I want you to believe in me.
Humans strive to become stronger. They constantly struggle to grow more for the sake of others. They rise to the occasion. This fills me with hope for the future, one that is filled with possibilities. I cherish it.
The camera's pulling out from you there, Mila. I could barely hear what you were saying.
I do not. When all of these possibilities of yours evaporate, I will then be forced to rise again.
What makes you think you'll have another opportunity? Nice snap pivot,
You won't
Jude,
have to do
directly in
anything.
front of him.
Music. If living alone is too painful for you, then come join us.
Thank you.
I see that you have made up your mind.
Yes.
Mila.
What are you talking about?
Well, we all knew this was coming, judging by the
I have
conversation
decided
they
to
had
become
last episode.
Maxwell.
So that was your plan.
Now, if you so desire, Mila, you may use the schism's mana to become human again.
That seems like a very arbitrary decision.
Keep watch over the spirits.
You're only allowed to dispel the schism to give Olympius a chance to live, or become human. You can't
I'm
do
afraid
both.
This is farewell. Our fates were always intertwined in mysterious ways.
Like, why does she need the mana of the entire schism to become human?
Hold on. I'm sorry for all the times I was weak. But now, I think I'm going to be just fine.
You're saying that now, Jude, but wait till the shock sets in.
Elise wants you to know that she loves you tons. Of course I do too. each other again?
With the schism dispelled, the temporal crossroads will be gone, so
What the hell
no,
is
probably
this?
not.
You never told us.
Sorry, Alvin, I guess you've finally been lied to rather than being the liar. Doesn't feel too good now, does it? Like, if Maxwell is... Well, Maxwell, he's got to have some mana left in him, right? I know he was being drained by the lance, but once the lance was eviscerated, wouldn't all that mana return to him? So, he's making Mila Maxwell. I wonder if that's what he's using all of his mana for, or if he's using his mana to eliminate the schism. But that's like using mana to eliminate mana, so why wouldn't it just pile on top of each? I don't know. Mana works in strange ways. But that's kind of nice. Olympius is getting a little bit of greenery back. We've bought them some time. Let's just hope it wasn't too late. Yeah, like, what's happening to all that mana? Is that just getting dispelled with the schism, or what exactly?
Mila, everything's all right.
From now on, I am Mila Maxwell, the Lord of the Spirits. I will be okay.
I'm not sure if that's enough of an affirmation, considering the fact that you two are basically at step 2 at this point, but, you know. I'm glad you finally consummated with one another, at least. Wait, the black hole closed before we left! How the hell are we gonna get back to where we need to go?
I got your letter, but I can't say that I have very much to report.
What a big knucklehead. Drinks
Oh,
are on you
God.
now.
Well, maybe one thing. A friend invited me to start a business with him.
Uh-huh.
We're thinking of ways to connect Riza Maxia and Olympius. Doesn't sound like me though, huh?
How is he gonna start a business in Olympius if he has to stay
It's
in
a great partnership.
Jeandu to
Forget to swing by and say
take
hi.
care of his wife who has no memories now? Did they just move? Is it
I
even
have
possible
big
to move
news.
when she's in her
I'm
condition?
no longer pursuing nursing.
Oh.
So for now, I'm helping out at my family's lodge.
Mm. Remember, Leia, helping out doesn't mean doing it by yourself.
Okay there, Leia?
Sure. Thanks a lot, Dad.
You two, quit goofing around!
Yes, ma'am.
I was gonna say, if you spook them enough, they're
do
gonna
have a
drop the
dream now.
dishes.
I'm sorry I sat on this food.
I want to settle down
The-
and start a family that cares for each other. Just like Mom and Dad.
Your definition of cares for each other is interesting,
I'll definitely
Leia.
do my best. I don't know if things will work out, but I've got to try.
They really do just leave her with no discernible future, don't they? Like, she's the
Ellie,
one of the least
your
useful
friends are
characters.
here. Okay, I'm coming.
And then they're just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. She just happens there. Like, everybody else is moving on with their lives, and Leia's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I really haven't changed that much.
So, what do you
Meanwhile,
think?
Elise puts
Some
Tipo
friends
away.
there, but I'm still
That's,
very quiet when it comes to talking.
I guess a growth pattern.
Even so, I still love being able to spend time with them.
Gaius awaits the day when the promise we made to him becomes a reality.
And he bitches about it every single day.
A new life here. Very well then, that concludes today's lesson.
Wait, wasn't he a war strategist? What does he need to teach if he was a war strategist and we're trying to create a world without war?
This is what I was meant to do.
I remember this whole thing now, too. Because the end of this game just leaves me with a boss fight that I personally find unsatisfying, and then just 7 million questions. And then it just ends. Like, what? That's the game, everybody. That was a ending. And singular ending, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I think I feel the same way about Tales of Xillia 1 as I always have felt about it. I think I played it better this time than I did previously. Although I think I ended up playing a bit repetitively by the end, but we'll talk about that in a minute when I get to gameplay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel that much different about it than I did the first time I played it. It's almost like this game was unfinished and very rushed. Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I'm kind of like, okay, what the hell, guys? Like, excuse me, this is supposed to be the 15th anniversary celebration of the series. So you'd think they would have given themselves a lot of time to work on it and make sure it's, you know, a celebration of all the things that Tales has ever been. And this is the product that they gave us for it. And it just feels bizarre as like a celebration because I don't know, at the end of the game I just don't feel like doing much celebrating. Now honestly, part of that is because the final boss fight sort of just takes it out of you when you do it, but I'm not even just gonna put blame on all of that. I mean, I played poorly, so I'll definitely take some credit for that. But yeah, I don't know, it sort of drains you at the end, but it sort of drains you throughout. Like I said previously, I think that the story had potential to be interesting because the main flow of the game is kind of this, okay, we have to stop this super weapon from doing things, but that's not really the main... It doesn't play into the theming of the game, I think. The theming that the game really goes for is in the idea that Jude doesn't have a purpose, really, in his life. He doesn't have a mission, and he doesn't have the conviction to see it through at the beginning. So over the course of this journey, he creates a mission for himself, and he gains the conviction to go through with it. That's the theming that they're trying to go with. And I think that the process of going through the story and the gameplay, kind of meandering around, not really knowing what to do, could be an interesting way to couple the story and the gameplay together, because you have this kid who doesn't know what he's up to and doesn't know what he wants to do with his life, who just sort of wanders around and tries to figure it out. But that's not really how the story plays out, now, is it? I think we're getting a mid-credits scene. Yeah, we are, so we can see where all the letters are going. So I'll continue with my story thoughts in a second, but yeah, it's not really how it plays out. Oh, good, we're back to this again.
Sorry about that.
But now he has a doctor's coat on, so he's always in a hurry.
I've been swamped with my spyrite research lately.
Hey!
I guess he finished his dissertation, although he ended up being a research doctor rather than a medical doctor.
Well, they've been mixed.
Fair
Still,
enough.
Slowly but surely, more and more people are beginning to realize the spyrite's potential.
To Mila. Boy, I hope this bird knows how to find the temporal crossroads. I'm trying to remember in the sequel if she ever shows him the letters. But I don't remember if they bring that back. I think it would be a cool little detail if she's just like, hey, so here's all the letters that I got from you, or she just wordlessly drops them on a table in front of him or something, and it just shows it, but, you know. Not this again. I thought we fixed this whole problem when, you know, the spirit climbs readjusted from the schism being dispelled. Did the spirit climbs readjust from the schism being dispelled? See what I mean? So many questions not being answered. Jude, are you okay?
Huh?
Because I was going to say, you're glowing like you did when the Lance of Kresnik was sucking your mana out. Are you turning into a divergence catalyst? I mean, that probably happens somewhere, but not here.
We can change. so can I.
I have disconnected from the access point. I don't know what that means. But okay, fair enough. Oh, in the drama CD it does, like with the letters and stuff? Okay, fair enough. I guess at least they address it somewhere. So. But yeah, so that was Tales of Xillia. Like I said, it feels like the... Oh, I'm paused. Why am I paused? Oh, the controller turned off. That's why, because I set the controller down after the cutscene. Are we going to finish credits now? Or no, I guess that was the end of the credits. All right, fair enough. I'll just continue with my thoughts then. Do I do it on the title screen? Do I press start here? No. Okay, it's just going to go away after a minute. The Final Arbiter. That's me. I just had to take 3 attempts to become the Final Arbiter. He who acts with conviction. You'd get a different title if you finished it with Mila, if I recall correctly. You get some rewards depending on who finishes the game out. In this case, you get Jude's medical outfit, so that's cool, I guess. I forget what Mila gets. Maybe her Spirit World outfit? I think. And then you can use Shattering Demon Fist on Jude and Overdrive on Mila if you play New Game Plus on those files, so I guess that's kind of nice. Oh, you get Overdrive for Mila anyway. All right, cool. There's the golden key, by the way. If we didn't get all of the devil arms, we wouldn't get that, but now we can go into Magnus Zero. So there you go. Congratulations on completing the game. Next, you'll create a clear data save file. When you load this file and continue playing from where you left off or you completed the game, you can now also select New Game Plus in the title screen. With New Game Plus, you can import certain information from your clear data file and carry it over into your new game. Note, only data from completed playthroughs can be imported. I believe you also get some small bonuses in Xillia 2 if you have clear data, and I'm just going to leave it on the system because I have plenty of storage space on the PS3, so I'm not really worried about that. But that doesn't really solve the issues that I have still with playing this one. And like I said, I think with the theming that they were going for, if you kind of had a character who just sort of meandered around and did stuff that he wasn't really sure of himself for a little while, and then found something that he needed to do, and then he convicted himself enough to go and follow through and do that thing, I think it could be an interesting mishmash of story and gameplay. But it doesn't feel that way in gameplay because a lot of the story stuff that happens, it happens on islands. Like I said previously, it was one of the complaints I had was that the story in this game sort of happens on islands where you'll get like an hour's worth of story in a town or a city that you visit, followed by 2 hours of just overworld map crawling through battles in big, wide open spaces in order to gather up the materials you need to upgrade the shops and the levels that you need in order to confront the next bosses. It just feels like a slog. And it almost makes me forget some story details in between places that I go because, like, I have to spend 2 hours crawling through a dungeon that does nothing for the story. Now, I do think in the second game they solve that problem with the way that they structured the game's story a little bit. There are still overworlds, but I think that they do it a little bit better. Honestly, I feel like I could say a lot about that in hindsight, although my hindsight with Tales of Xillia 2 is at this point like 4 or 5, no, more than that, probably 6 years old, so I could be misremembering some things, but I do remember Xillia 2 doing that better, along with most other things, but I could be misremembering. We'll find out in a few weeks when I go play it. I'm going to play something else in between this and that, But yeah, other than that, I don't know, the gameplay, even just on its own, without thinking about how it leaves the story in islands, it kind of... There is a flow to it. It's, attack until the blue exclamation point, guard or backstep, then counter. And that's fine. That flow can be interesting. But it almost makes me feel like, because the way that they structured a lot of the counters in the game that the enemies use when they hit blue exclamation point is that their counters are in melee range. So that automatically means that if you're using a spellcaster, you have an advantage over a melee character because you can just spam. I probably, honestly, could have been a lot better off in that final boss fight if I just did what I did against Gradit Claw and Vaywindeye, where I controlled Rowan with Mila, Alvin, and Elise in the party, and just spammed spells at them, because actually, that's not true, because Muse would have used Illusory Charge to get out of that, but once Muse was down, we could have just spammed spells. You can just spam spells so freely in this game, and it just kills most everything. I don't know. It just feels unbalanced to me, honestly. Like, it doesn't feel like melee characters... They feel like they get the short end of the stick in a lot of cases, but I don't know, maybe that's just the way that I play the game. I couldn't tell you. It just makes the gameplay doesn't feel satisfying in the way that some other Tales games do. Like, I think it's supposed to have a similar structure to how Symphonia sort of had that guard counter with 3 hits plus a couple of arts, guard counter with 3 hits plus a couple of arts, flow to battle. But I don't know, it just doesn't feel that way to me. What else have we got? Music's pretty good. I honestly, I usually don't have a problem with the music with, what was the name of it? Sakuraba. Yeah, I usually don't have a problem with any of Sakuraba's music. I don't really know if this one, is there anything in particular in this game that stands out to me? I don't know. Nothing in particular that stands out to me. That I can tell you off the top of my head, but it's fine. You know, nothing too substantial, but nothing too bad, obviously. It's not neither impressive nor poor, I think. And what else have we got? I mean, I guess there's the characters. I think it's kind of similar to the story, honestly, with the characters. I think they have potential, but it doesn't feel like they fully realize a lot of the potential in them. That's probably where the game is strongest, is in the character development, for certain characters more than others. Like, for example, I do enjoy Alvin's character development quite a bit. And Rowan's a little bit too, to be fair. I guess Elise's is pretty alright as well. It felt kind of weird when Jude just sort of usurped the main character role from Mila once she died, but I suppose he didn't have much of a choice there. I don't know. Maybe it's the too many hours you've played talking, but you like the counter system. It forces interaction. Yeah, and I think that in a certain situation, the counter system could create interesting situations, and maybe I'm just bad at the game. I don't know if that's what the case is, but it almost feels like, I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't feel good to play against. Although, you know, maybe now that I'm thinking about it, I think I do understand why it doesn't feel good to play against. Here's, I think, the problem. The AI sucks. I guess I probably should have known that just from playing the game just now in the final boss fight, and almost every time a Mystic Art went off, it's because the AI decided to poke while the enemy was in overlimit. This problem was already solved, Tails, okay? In Symphonia, you could just press a button to tell all of your guys to guard when the enemy is doing some stupid shit, and then you can just never get hit by a Mystic Art. Period. In this game, you can't do that because the AI just doesn't guard. Like, okay, they guard sometimes, but they'll, like you saw it happen in the boss fight a few times where people would just stand there looking at the enemy, dumbfounded, and when they walk up on them and then use their arcane art and then just blast them into the stratosphere with their Mystic Art. Like, hello? Guard! Do something, please. To be fair, yeah, you play this game without the party. Yes, and I think, honestly, if I could play some more of the boss fights without the party being problematic, or alternatively, if every character got that skill where you could taunt and automatically pull enemy aggro for a while, I feel like it'd be a different game, because I could just, when they walk away from me, I could just taunt, and then they'd walk back towards me, and then I could guard, and then there'd be no problem. But, yeah, I don't know, the AI just... It was something about PS3 RPGs, though, too, because I remember Ni no Kuni's AI needing babysitting like this as well. And it just... I don't know what it is, but... In certain situations, it feels like the AI works well, but it really feels like it works well in very specific instances, but not in situations like that final boss fight where you have multiple foes who have iron stance who can break out of things and just generally faff around with your party, so... I don't know. Excuse me. Last time you played with a party, AI party at least, it was like 2014 or 2015. Though the party continues to be a problem in Xillia 2 as well. You'd say it was even worse due to the combo system. Yeah, I think I recall it being a problem in Xillia 2 as well. I'm trying to think, though, because I think the main character in that one gets that skill that I just said where you can taunt and it'll automatically pull aggro back to you. So it can be mitigated somewhat. I don't think it can be mitigated fully because of it's built on the same systems as this game's built on, so of course it can't be fully mitigated, but I don't know. I think the other thing too about it though is that my experience with Xillia 2 is a little bit colored differently because I have only ever played Xillia 2 with multiplayer because my brother Cole and I played it co-op every time I've played it because he enjoys it quite a bit. I enjoy it quite a bit, and we usually play it together. So I think my experience is a little bit different because of the fact that there's 2 human-controlled players. So like it makes a little bit of a difference, and it allows you to kind of mitigate some of the issues because at least you know half of your party will not be stupid and walk into an enemy arcane art and get hit by a mystic art just because. So, but yeah, I don't know. Overall, like, I see the potential, but it just doesn't feel satisfying to me to play Tales of Xillia from a story standpoint because the story is so spread out. From a gameplay standpoint, there is fun to be had, although more of the fun that I had, honestly, was in figuring out how I could just hit as many enemies at once with group-hitting spells. That, I mean, if you watch the clip where I was using Force Wave over and over in the Mon Highlands, that was fun to me because I was like, okay, so how do I get all these enemies stacked in a line so I can just blast them all with this and watch all these numbers explode on screen? Like, that's fun. Boss fights, I don't know. I feel like they could use a little work. They do work on them, though, I think, in the second one. Because there's a little bit of a different combo system in the second one. I feel like I'm talking the second one up a lot, and I kind of hope that we don't play it and I end up saying, you know, this really isn't as good as I remember it being. But, I don't know. I initially went into this project saying, you know, I feel like Xillia 1 is kind of required reading for Xillia 2, which does a lot of things better. So I guess we're going to have to see if that's actually true or not soon enough. But overall, I don't know, I'd probably put this one in like, it was all right. I'd probably put it at like a mid-C. It doesn't really do anything awfully. It just doesn't do anything incredibly, I think. But I don't know, that's just my thought process, I guess. Let's save our clear data so I can import it into the second one and get a few things, I guess. Okay, but either way, we're finished with Tales of Xillia. I need to exit off of that before I get another... Well, actually, I'm going to get a copyright strike anyway, so I suppose it doesn't matter if I let that linger in the background now, do I? But that took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, because the final boss fight took a little while. And again, that could just be me being bad and not taking my opportunities. I don't know why Cole is screaming in the other room. I actually don't know how much that's going to show up on the microphone. But either way, yeah, that's it. We're done with Tales of Xillia, the stream edition. We will be back for more streaming on Saturday, this Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, but I'll be playing something else before we start Xillia 2 because, well, if I had a nickel for every time I played a PS3 duology for the stream, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't really a lot, but I guess it's not really a coincidence that it happened twice because we're going back to Infamous. We'll play Infamous 2 for a little while before we move to the second game in this duology, and then we'll be done with both. So, in the meantime, everybody, thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I hope you've enjoyed Tales of Xillia, the stream edition. For me, it was alright, but I hope everybody enjoyed the mediocre gameplay that I put on display. I'm not saying necessarily the game's gameplay is mediocre. I'm saying my gameplay was mediocre, because I am not the best at this, but hope everybody enjoyed it anyway. Until I see you for Xillia 2, for Infamous 2, or wherever I see you next around the internet, I hope that you'll take care and have a good one. Wait, so Mila, is this title screen officially a dream? Because after the end of the game, this definitely doesn't exist anymore. If the schism's eliminated, the temporal crossroads would either be gone or somewhere else, right? Jude, why are you showing me your fever dreams? I don't need to see this, dude. It's fine. Just keep it in your brain, and definitely keep it in your pants.